Okay, so this is the dehumidifier. There are two parts, the top motor, the bottom plastic reservoir. There's also lights there, it's just not on yet. Up top, you have two buttons, power and light. Real simple to turn it on and off, and to turn the light on and off, you can use the night light or not, which is excellent. These two pieces just twist off. One thing I noticed, it doesn't fully lock into place, so theoretically you could think you've kind of twisted it in and it's just resting on there, and when you go to pick it up, the bottom could be a little loose, could fall off. So I would just be careful with that and just remember to maybe hold the bottom and then twist off the top and not just lift it by the top. Okay, so you just plug it in. It's pretty simple. I think it came in two pieces or together. I have some other pictures you can check out. Just turn it on and you'll see colored lights start down here at the bottom. It was kind of greenish blue, now it's pink. Now it looks like clear or gray. I'm going to turn off the lights to get a better idea. So this is the LED night light feature. You can use it or not, it can be shut off. So when you first turn on the power, the lights will just start running and they'll just kind of cycle through the colors. The instructions weren't super clear to me when I first read it, so it's kind of why I'm explaining this. So you turn it on, the colors start, and then if you like one particular color, say you like that blue, you tap that light button again at the top and it'll stop and it will hold that color for you. And if you don't want any light, hit it a third time and it goes off. Hit it one more time, comes back on, and we'll start to cycle through again. It says there are 7 colors. I'm not sure I see 7 distinct colors. Maybe 7 shades of colors. Like, is it light green to green, blue to clear? You tell me what you think. There's pink, right? So the listing on Amazon said something about how you can use it for the light for a romantic evening, which I thought was hilarious. So they get points for what seems like comedy to me. So again, you can hit the light and hold on that color, or you can turn it off. One other nice thing about this is it does have an auto shut off. So if the reservoir fills with water, the red light will flash to alert you, but it will automatically shut it off so it doesn't overflow. So it will turn it off for you. It's just got a nice light hum to it. I bought this for my bathroom because I don't have a window. I do have a fan, but I thought it could use a little help removing some of the humidity in the bathroom area. This is intended for a small space. So I know some people said it was too small, I think, online in reviews, but it's intended for a smaller space, so I thought it would work well in the bathroom. I just kind of tried to steam up the bathroom, and we'll see what happens, and I can comment on that in the review. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Like I said, that light humming isn't intrusive, and I could actually see if you were using it in the bedroom on a little nightstand, it's kind of like a little white noise in the background. And since you can shut off the night light, that's a great option to have, so you don't have to be bothered by the lights at night. All right, and that is the dehumidifier.
I got this compact little dehumidifier from Amazon yesterday. Comes with this little instruction booklet. It says US, but I don't know if that's the brand. It has a little leaf as the symbol there, but it's been running great so far. There's a touch tone to turn it on. I had to put my glasses on to even see this, but it's quiet. It turns colors, which is a little bonus. I didn't really mess with the colors too much yet. You can stop it to turn the light off or choose which colors. That doesn't really matter to me. This matters. It's been running 12 hours yesterday straight. That's all of the water it caught. 12 hours yesterday in my bedroom. Now I live in South Florida, so even with brand new windows and a brand new air conditioning system, it's December and we still get humidity indoors. It's just the way of life down here. And essential to clear out as much humidity as you can to prevent mold. And that's what we're afraid of. So this is really great. It's small, looks great in the bedroom, and works really well for the price. I'm thinking about getting a second one for my other room.
What's up, my people? So yesterday I came in here and put this new dehumidifier in here, and it's only been in here for about 6 hours because I haven't been asleep that long. I don't sleep long. I keep waking up. But anyway, look at this. This works. I only paid a few dollars for it on Amazon. This particular model, called a dehumidifier with a little leaf on it. I don't even know, there's a no-name brand or whatever it's called. It works. Look at that water in there. It collected that water in less than 6 hours. So yes, I'm not sending it back. I said I was going to send it back, but I'm keeping that. Because it actually works. Good day, y'all. Look at her go. Week number 2. In bloom.
So this is the dehumidifier. I leave it this way because you want this open as well as this open so nothing's blocking it. As you can see, that's all water up there, and this has only been going for a couple days. Now, a nice thing about this one is it comes with a little light, so at night you have a night light. Change the colors, turn it off. So you can either have it color changing or pick the color you want, turn it off. On-off button on top right here to turn it off, so you can clean this out. This just twists off and you can pour it out. Overall pretty good. We do not get good ventilation here in this bathroom, so our towels are usually wet. So far towels have been pretty dry after putting this in here.
Bought this dehumidifier from Amazon for our camper. It's working really well. We're in South Georgia and it's very, very hot this week. Has a button where you can turn it off, then you turn it on, then you can select the color lights that you want it to do. I have emptied it out. You just pretty much turn it off, pick it up, this part comes undone, then you just dump out the water. But it's so much better than having to buy the throwaways that have the little beads in them and you have to throw them away and waste your money. So really, this is definitely a great find. And it just hooks up to an outlet and runs, and it does cut off when it gets full, and it beeps and lets you know it's done.
So after my first day of use, it has acquired quite a bit of water. I'd say it's working quite well. I live in a very humid country, but I'm very pleased with it. I can barely even tell that it's on. It's so quiet. So I've seen other reviews saying that it's noisy. I don't know if they got one that wasn't so good, but this one is really, really, really well made. So I like the design, and I like the fact it's just so quiet and I love the lights. I would definitely recommend this.
So we did have a little bit of a spill, but I just keep this little dehumidifier on the floor of my bedroom. I live in the south, so it gets fairly humid down here in the summer months. So it just screws off, super light, screws back on. Now to get it to turn on and off, you just lightly tap it. It does have a light with different colors, and you have the option to select the color or just turn it all the way off. It is not loud at all. I did have it running overnight and it was about halfway full before we had this little spill, but this is a really great option if you don't have that big of a space or you just don't want to spend a ton of money on a big expensive dehumidifier. So this works great and it looks nice. It's real pretty compared to the white ones that I have that aren't very nice looking. The problem that I have with this is that you have to unscrew the top of this, and then water from this will drip all over the place rather than just have a pull-out drawer that I like. I like to have like this little pull-out drawer to go and dump it and put it back. I don't want to have to clean up water, personally.
So the dehumidifier is very straightforward to use. There's the on and off button. Right now I have it turned off for the lights, but you can keep it on like an RGB. And once you find a color you do like, you can also fix it and keep it from changing. Mine's been running for half an hour. You can see how much water is collected by twisting the top, taking it open. There's a decent amount in there. It's not an amazing dehumidifier, but it does get the job done. It doesn't run too hot.
Yeah, I bought this like a couple days ago. Like, it's very cheap and also it gets the job done. Like, look how much water it has. Look, all the water. Like, you can change the colors. You can turn the colors off. And also, if you have any questions, there's like a phone number right here in the back, and you can call the company and they can refund you money or they can give you another one. Highly recommend it.
This dehumidifier has taken all of this moisture that was in my bathroom and sucked it out. So now it's not stuck to my walls, eating away at my trim. Can you hear? It's very quiet, and we like the light that it gives. It kind of gives a nice night light at night.